Hello everyone, hope you're having a great day. My name is Sahil and I'm here to show you a little example of how subflows work in Prefect 2.0. Here I have a series of flows and tasks that pull dummy username info where I use it in later flows. There are a few tasks that obtain a username and interact with the user via logs, where a flow encapsulates those tasks in user interaction flow. Then I have two distinct subflows, one within the same file of flow.py and another where I'm importing the subflow from another file. Then I have a few final flows putting it all together. The integration of subflows in Prefect 2.0 is seamless and mimics native Python patterns. Moving over the file I created, subflow.py, we can see what is expected when this flow is ran. Practically, these logging statements are here to showcase you the order in which these tasks and flows run. Here, I have two execution flows, where one concurrently runs the differing subflow runs, while the other flow showcases an example of how a subflow could be waiting for another subflow to finish. In the sequential case, I have imported the subflow using an output of another subflow. Thus, it intuitively waits for this action. We can run the flow locally by running the overarching file, and then we can see the logging statements in action. Keep in mind, in order in which the flows are called equates to the order in which the flows are ran as well. There's a way to specify different task runners for specific use cases, but you can always systematically call the subflows like native Python. As we can see, the flows are ran in the order in which they're called, and each step is outlined in the logs. We can see these logs even persist in the UI as well, as I'm operating in my workspace. I'm operating this test workspace, and you can see all of those flow runs that was populating in my terminal showcased here in the UI as well. Clicking into those two specific subflows, one testing the concurrent flow, as well as the other testing the sequential flow, we can see the two differences in the interactions of the flow and flow runs. In the sequential flow run, we can see that once clicking the radar chart for both these instances, we can see in the sequential one, the waiting feature resulted in the flows to run in a sequential task runner pattern, and we did not need to specify it within the flow declaration. The original execution flow resulted in a concurrent pattern of the two subflows because neither were related to one another, thus they were non-blocking. Hopefully this was a concise enough overview of subflows and provided a great example on the capabilities of what we can do. Best of luck and happy coding.